a choice. Addiction, you don't have a choice. You have lost all say in that matter. You're like a zombie. What does a zombie crave for? Flesh. That's why even if this hand is pulling up, it doesn't concern him. I just need to get that flesh. That is what you are at that point in time. So it's like a parasite is controlling your brain, how you think. So immediately the craving comes. How do I get money? How do I get money? How do I get money? How do I get money?
To continue.
Yes, to take. I need that craving. So that, at that point, it's more like you start living for it. All you do, the work you do, the going out, everything about your life, you need to revolve around it. That's why you see some people go to the extent of living in bunks. You know what they call bunks?
Yeah.
Okay, in case you don't know what they call bunks, it's a gathering of brethren of drug addicts, very junkies.
Yes.
Fix themselves and they sell drugs there. Now that's what you see some people and these people, when they came first, they came with cars. They used to come from their house before laws, you know, tell rider, go bring a come. Yeah, come, you know, they can just be in hotel, understand? Before you know, you can no longer afford rider anymore. You have to start driving there yourself. Before you know, things don't hard, yes. Okay, guy, don't worry, just hold this car key. Give me first, don't worry, before this
as far as I will feel just
So the funny thing is, you might say it as loan and be like, this has to be
I will pay
this weekend, I will pay you. You know me now, you understand? You don't drop car key. And the dealer know what he's doing. He knows that you're hooked already.
Of course.
So you will never be, because any money that enters your hand will not be about getting the car. It will be about getting more drugs. So he has a free car and he also has his market going for him. So the next time you come, he now tells you that, guys, here, inside they send it back home. Just give me another one. He gives you again to accumulate the debt to be more heavy for you to pay. Then later, after that, before you know that does it, you start selling off your properties. And that was my case. Started selling off materials in my salons. I shut my salons down.
If I can get something right, after your first rehab, after that rehab, you went back to drugs.
Yes, I did. 2 weeks. I didn't last up to 2 weeks. So it was that relapse now that led to the first suicidal attempt. Because how do I go back to my godmother to tell her that I have gone back to the same drugs? Understand that broke her.
That she was helping you to fight against.
So at that point in time, it was more like she withdrew. Not, understand, people say discouraging her that, that's something, you want you in pain, who's the best when you want help, and she reached out like, well, understand, I've done my best. Yes. And I don't blame her. Because first of all, she owed me no obligation at all. So then I was broken. Because I felt like the only person I had in this world, understand, that had my back, I was sure had my back. She was so close to me that even my own parents called her my mommy.
Yeah.
That's how close she was to me. So that was what led to my first suicidal attempt, where I had to take sniper. And it didn't work.
Are you making me to be dumbfounded here?
I'm sorry.
Because I don't really understand. You took sniper.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Okay. Back to the matter.
Yeah.
I took sniper. Actually, because I was, at that point in time, I hated myself. I had no reason to live anymore. This woman was someone that, when I was in school, knowing that I was answerable to this woman guided me from a lot of vices. What will mommy say? Understand? If she hears or finds out that I did this. So it guided me. So I could remember when I experimented with, I told you initially that when I was in school, I experimented with 1 or 2 substances and all. Yeah. So I could remember when I experimented with weed, I was the one that went to go and report myself to her.
Okay.
Because out of that guilt, understand? I'm like, mommy, this is what I did.
You wanted to be that truthful child.
You understand? And she knew that I can never lie to her. If there was anything, she could follow the day that she wanted to register me for the rehab. Understand? And the doctor was trying to want to use saying like, no. Any other thing, tell me about Abraham, but lying is difficult. Except maybe these drugs have actually changed the Abraham doesn't lie. Understand? But the truth is, drugs can change a person.
Yes.
Understand me? Because who would have ever told me I'll be roaming an estate to be lying with an inhaler? just to buy something that will kill you.
Yes.
So over time, after taking the sniper, it didn't work. Understand? Now that phase of recovery, that fear of I almost died. Understand? You're now like, hey, thank God I not dying. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
No, before you get depressed again, and because your system, your mind have been wired to believe that once you feel inconvenience, once you feel any discomfort or depressed or sad, that is your place of bliss. The moment you want to go and fix or you want to go and take again. So I started taking again. I went back. I started taking again. And by this time, my body started swelling. Understand? That was what led to that picture I showed you. Understand? My body started swelling. And my body started decaying from inside out. Because by this time, I was taking a lot of dosage. I told you each pack was 10 ampoules. And I was taking 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening.
That's
so basically, the perfume on my body was that drugs. That past you be smelling medicine like constant. So before you know it, my body started decaying from inside out. And that was the point I now got a job. And the job, I did not apply for it. So someone I knew when I was working as a sales boy after secondary school. That liked the way I was, that hard working and all that. And that man who put me on scholarship when I was in university, that's one of the things that helped me through school. So when I went to tell him thank you, I'm back from it, he said this just to look in, fix him somewhere. That's how I got that job.
And then when you went to tell him, you were looking so.
I was not looking like, you understand? No, the thing is, when I went to meet him, I was not looking, I believe that was the thing that made him to give me a job fast. Because this guy is not looking like the guy.
And he will never think, he didn't know that,
Exactly.
Okay.
So, basically, when I come to, because it was an oil servicing company.
Okay.
And my job was logistics and statistics. You have to go to the market to make surveys, make purchase and all. So the funny thing is, I don't think I stayed up to a month in that place and I was already taking advance. Closing more early than everybody else.
Yeah.
Because I need to hurry back home.
Somewhere.
Even to the extent that I was not taking the injection to the office. That I will now go to the restroom to inject myself. And sometimes, stain of blood, because it's white everywhere. The stain of blood, I won't notice my own. But stain of blood is there. That understand. And people go to the restroom and they see the stain of blood and they say,
what?
Okay, what's this? Because they know that this is not a female bathroom. Like, okay, maybe it's the female floor. This is a male bathroom. And this is something we have never experienced before.
Yes.
So before you knew it, my body started decaying inside. So it was not reflecting outside. So it's decaying inside, and my body was not bringing out decaying odor. So when I come into the office, everybody's like,
of course, when you talk, when you breathe, just sweat, everything. Yeah.
Understand? So meaning my clothes carries the same smell because of the sweat carries the decaying smell too.
Yeah.
So when I entered office, because of the AC, the smell just spreads fast. The smell spreads fast. And
so you were easily identified.
So the thing is, then they didn't still know what was going on. Because most of the staffs, I was the one that actually installed the first furnitures in that company when the company started. Understand? So it was more like I was Oga's boy.
Yeah.
So most people did not want to have direction, confrontational with me, because they didn't know Oga boy like this. You get me? So because only few people had access to the man's office. Understand? But I had that access based on the relationship God and the favor God showed me in this site. So basically that was how the author said it's talking everybody. I'll come, they have to open the AC, I'll open the windows and all that. And they didn't know how to approach me. Then the guy closest to me was like, guy, for they use perfume.
Deodorant or perfume.
But to them, they just felt it was normal body odor.
Yeah.
I will now go out, spray everything until it was working. To the extent they now had to do a conference meeting. Every beginning of the month, it's always a staff meeting.
Yes.
At the end of the staff meeting, to neighbor and wait behind. And that was the conversation. What exactly is wrong?
Happening.
Understand?
Yes.
We have been getting lots of complaints and all that. What is wrong? And I didn't know what to tell them.
It was heavy.
I didn't know what to tell them. So the thing is, I just told them that, and funny enough, my GM, general manager, had a pharmacy close to my office. And since the pharmacy, I usually go there to buy the injection. So when she found out from the pharmacist said that one of your